Good morning. Welcome to Suggestions for Saturday. In actual fact, what I'm going to suggest is applicable to any day and every day, and actually should, I believe, become firmly part of your daily routine, especially if you want to promote your own mental well-being. I deal in the flip side of the coin all the time. I teach people how to reframe the way they see themselves, their situations, their lives, etc. And nothing is truer than that of how we perceive our state of mental health. Many of us automatically say things like, and I certainly fell into this category 7+ years ago, yeah, I've got a mental health problem, yeah, I'm depressed, I have OCD, I have, and then you list all the things that you've been medically, clinically, psychologically defined as. These are labels, guys. They're labels. And whilst they may be true and necessary at times, I don't mean to take anything away from our wonderful NHS, I truly don't. They often in themselves limit us in our beliefs as to what we think we're capable of doing to overcome them. So for me, having said that I deal in flips, as in flipping the coin over and teaching people how to reframe, I thought for this Saturday, Suggestions for Saturday, I would simply state this. If you are, like I was, and still am, I still have my black dog days sometimes, I just don't unpack and stay there anymore because I know how to cope and I know how better to manage it. If you are in the realms of being a little low in mood, shall we say, or stressed or overwhelmed, etc., don't concentrate on the fact that you have a mental health problem. You don't. You have a mental well-being challenge. Reframe the way you define yourself. Your thoughts will follow in kind. That's a whole different and a much longer post, to be fair, but I just needed to put that in there for clarity's sake here. In terms of promoting and improving our own mental well-being, it doesn't matter who you are, from the Queen of England, the leader of the Western world, me sat here in Wickersley and Rotherham, or wherever you are in the world yourself, or your status in life. Our mental health, our mental well-being knows no discriminatory factors. It knows no barriers. There is no, you don't fall into this category if you're this age, this sex, this business type person, it doesn't matter. There are no discriminatory factors. It's one of the most all-embracing situations that we can have. Promoting your mental well-being starts, I know I say it a lot, but everything begins and ends with you, and it starts in here. Reframing it first from I have mental ill health issues to I have mental well-being challenges is the first step. On a daily basis then, from that point onwards, having decided that you are going to improve your mental well-being, there are 5 things you need to do almost daily, if not every day, as a non-negotiable. Connect with people. Don't be isolated. Depression, overwhelm, anxiety, etc. feeds from isolation, because in isolation, when we're on our own in the house or wherever we are, or even if and some of you will know what I mean when I say this, even if the only place we are alone is inside our minds, we need to break that circuit. We need to short circuit that and snap out of it. And we need to do that by connection. And I do mean real connections. I don't mean even this is not a real connection in real time. Yeah, this is done in real time and you will see it in your real time, but the time is an illusion. A connection is something for me which is not done via social media. It's done in person. Connect with people around you, your family, your friends, colleagues, neighbours. Walk the dog if you've got one, walk somebody else's dog if they haven't got anybody to walk it, but make a connection with somebody every day. And by that, I mean physically speaking to them. If the only people you can find to speak to in any given point in your life is somebody you walk past in the street, just walk past them and say, morning. They'll either answer or they won't. Either way, you will have signaled to your brain that you are active and you are socialising. Socialising is one of our 5 senses of self. And again, another post. However, what you do when you connect with somebody else on a level like that is you trigger a little shot of dopamine in your brain. It starts to help you feel better. Be active, especially if you're walking down the street and speaking to somebody that you don't know. That actually ticks 2 boxes at once, because when you're active, You don't have to go to the gym necessarily. I walk every day around a local lake. I'm very lucky, there's a lake near where I live, and I walk every day around there for a 2-mile walk, and I speak to every single person I pass, and I don't know any of them. All these little bits are dropping little bits of dopamine and serotonin into my brain. I'm hacking my happy chemicals. My mental well-being is improving because my state of mind is, and my physical state is as well. Keep learning. Learn the skills you need to take you from where you are to where you want to be. It doesn't matter. You might want to learn to knit. You might want to learn to swim. You might want to learn a language or drawing. There are tons and tons and tons of, especially in the UK, night classes and stuff that people can go to outside of working hours, weekends and stuff like that, keeping active. The learning can also fall into keeping active and socialising. Can you see how these are connecting? I hope so. Give to others. Don't be one of life's takers. Give something back. Even the smallest act of kindness counts, and it makes both of you feel better. Again, more and more shots of dopamine dropping into your brain, hacking your happy chemicals. If you can afford it, buy somebody you don't know a coffee if they're in the queue behind you in the local cafe. It doesn't have to be a Starbucks or anything expensive. You know, you might just want to leave a token gift at somebody's doorstep as a random act of kindness. There might be flowers you've picked from the local park. It doesn't matter. An act of kindness. I'm not promoting illegal activities, by the way. Hashtag disclaimer. All right. But larger acts, you can volunteer. Don't be isolated. Volunteer. You know, I spent 12 months volunteering for a local hospice near where I lived. It was the best 12 months of my life. Number one, it made me realise how fortunate I was. Number two, I was being active, I was socialising, I was communicating, and I was learning something. Can you see? They're all interacted. They're all interactive, I should say, and interdependent on each other. Be mindful. The last one, be mindful. Be mindful that you are in this moment. Every single moment is a gift. Each of our days has 86,400 moments in them. They're the seconds that we are gifted every single day. If you are mindful, as in you know where you are, you're conscious and you're taking in the fact that it's raining outside this window, but the trees are wafting in the breeze, and it actually, you know, I'm a very lucky person to be in my house and warm and dry. Be mindful. Quick recap. Connection is vital to promote your mental well-being. Connection is vital. Being active is equally vital. And when we're active, we're often out and about, and therefore we're connecting with people. If we're learning something in a night class or something like that, we're learning, we're active, we're connecting. If we are giving something back, by terms of volunteering for argument's sake, we are doing all the above as well. And if we are mindful that we're doing that in every single second of every single day, which takes practice, but it is possible, I promise you, it becomes an amazing opportunity to live and learn and grow every single day. That's my Saturday suggestion. I'm now off for my obligatory walk, only it's going to be, I think, a little bit shorter today because it's wet outside, but nevertheless, I'm going to do it. Wherever you are in the world this Saturday, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.